Hello, I'm M.K.Davis. This is the famous Patterson Bigfoot film, but it's just a part of the film that not a lot of people see. It's kind of, well, it's in the very earliest part of the filming, and it's very violently shaky. And it's only lasts 10 seconds, and then you go to the second walk sequence. So a lot of people who purchase the rights to broadcast the film don't broadcast this part. I think it's a terrible mistake because there's a lot going on in it, and I'll show you now. First, I want to emphasize that there's some anomalous things. In her left hand, she appears to be stabilizing something that she's carrying from a lanyard wrapped around her neck, and that's what it appears to be. Here's the first file that I'll feature. This right here, and this is in the very earliest part of the filming. See on the left side? Now, here, I just kind of the file just concentrates on that. Now, how do I know that it's suspended? Because after a while, you start to see the left hand, and it's nowhere near this size. So I began to suspect a lanyard, then I eventually pick it up. Let's move on. What the object that she's carrying appears to impede it, or impede her, so that she doesn't pick up her left foot like she should. Now, let me show you. You see how she rakes the toes across the ground and picks up something and flips it like you would scoop a hamburger up out of a grill with a spatula. She just kind of gets under it and picks it up, and you see it fall over here on the ground. See it come off. See the foot come across, and it digs in. And there's multiple places in the filming where she does this. She doesn't pick that leg completely up. See it flop down onto the sand right here. And she does it again in the second walk sequence. Let me go to it. See her rake her foot across the ground. Now you see it up and down, up and down. And Dr. Meldrum uses this quite a bit in his analysis of the foot. You see right there, it looks like she's holding the toes up. But actually, what she's doing is scraping the ground with her toes and then flipping a little pile of sand into the air out ahead of the foot. I'll show you that. Now watch this. I'm going to get a little bigger with it. All right, let's see what it does. You watch it. You'll see when she'll rake this foot across this stick and scoop up sand, and see the sand just come down, just floating above the toes. Excuse me. And I can kind of slow that down even further. Now watch it, frame by frame. You see the separation right there? Let me go back up. That's sand that she just scooped up from right in here. And she just kind of flips it into the air. and then it comes down, and then it settles down. There it is, see? It's way up here. You got to watch these films close because she has this tendency throughout the film to drag that left foot. She drags it then. Let me go back to it again. You'll see it. Let her get through with this oscillation and see her drag that foot and scoop that sand up. And she does this throughout the filming because she has something. See the big white object right there? She's carrying something, but it's not in her hand. She's only stabilizing it in her hand. She's carrying it on a lanyard. And you can even pick up the rope in the sharper images. I call it a rope, a lanyard, whatever it is. It could be twisted vines. It could be anything. I don't know. But it's there. Now let's see if I can find that. Here. I don't know if you can see that too good. There it is, a little smaller. Right across the back, you can see it. Right across here. And it's going down in this direction. Excuse me. Here's a blow up of the thing. Oh, that's just a still. Oscillating file sharpened. Let's try to play that. See it right there? And you see it again. Let's see. See it right here, and it's quite large. Right there. And it's just hanging. You can see where the rope comes across. If I have that, I think I have it right here. Yeah, in this really sharp red filtered image, you see where it's coming down right here. It's got enough weight on it that it pulls that skin up into a wrinkle. It's got a, see it, it's a wrinkle around the back of the neck as well. And that's where we saw it in that earlier photo. But it's suspended, and she keeps it on the opposite side of where the men are. And I don't know what it is, but obviously she cares much about it and don't want it seen. But it affects the way she walks and the way she swings her left arm. Now, excuse me. Let's see. Here's an oscillating file. That it doesn't delay on it. With delay. See how big it is? It's just coming out right there. There it is, right there. I need to get a GIF file where I can stop that thing. Now just watch this right here. You see it start to appear. There it comes, right there. Look at, it's not a lot of contrast right here, but you can see it pretty good. It's big, really big. Now, I'm going to copy this. boost the contrast, you'll see how big it really is. See, that's the size of the hand. It ain't nowhere near this size. That's why it's affecting her whole left side of her body, not just her arm, but also her leg as well. She can't fully pick up that leg to clear the ground, and she continually scrapes it along the ground. And it tells you that she's pretty strong to not let it slow her down. She seems to maintain her pace, but she's under a load. Now, what she's carrying is anybody's guess. You can use your own judgment on that. But the fact that she's carrying something is beyond dispute, in my estimation. We'll go back to that. This has got 2 delays in it. There it is again. See, there it is. There it is. See, it's swinging on a lanyard. She don't swing her left arm very much, but she occasionally does stick it out. She lets it go. And when she does, she's trying to keep it hidden, but she's not successful. Not totally. The camera picks it up. So what does a Sasquatch desperately want to hide from 2 cowboys with a camera and other things? They also have 2 guns. So I go back to the foot drag again. See, watch her drag that foot. She picks up an object, something like a piece of bark or a stick or something, and kicks it and lifts it. Goes up against the leg and flops down on the sand. And she does that again. Right here. It's the same exact thing. She drags that leg. She throws sand. She scoops up sand with her toes and throws it. Because she's not capable of picking the knee completely up. I'd say not capable of it. It's an impediment. She probably could force the issue, but it's an impediment. She's carrying something on her left side, and she considers it to be valuable enough that she won't drop it, won't leave it, and tries to keep it hidden. There it is, right here. Along with a rope. A host of other things. I call it a rope. A lanyard's what I like to call it. Because I don't know what it's made of. I don't know if it's twisted or not. You know, it's you just don't know. Here. Right there. See it? Bigger picture. Right there. And if you keep on going, you can go to that red filtered image. You'll see it around here. See, it's got that skin bunched up. It's always been there, folks. You need to look at it close, and it helps to have the very best images to work with. And when you do, you can see those things. This film is far better than anybody ever said it was. And I fought tooth and nail to get the best images from it. And got nothing but resistance. And so you can blame the folks who are the caretakers of the film for not knowing these things. I thank you for your time.